Clear plan, go fly over.
Pascals, aerodrome 1020 hectopascals. Airfield information gliding activity in the vicinity of Cambridge Aerodrome. On first contact with Cambridge, report information Lima received. Cambridge arrival and departure information Lima time 1620. Runway in use 23. Surface wind 310 degrees 5 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud fuel at 4,500 feet. Temperature 19. Dew point 9. Q on H1022 hectopascals. Aerodrome QFE 1020 hectopascals. Airfield information gliding activity in the vicinity of Cambridge Aerodrome. On first contact with Cambridge, report information Lima received. Cambridge arrival and departure information Lima time 1620. Runway in use 23. Surface wind 310 degrees 5 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud fuel at 4,500 feet. Temperature 19. Dew point.
Cambridge Tower, Golf Lima, Lima, Charlie, Hotel, Cessna 172, on the grass parking with information Lima for engine start.
Golf Lima, Lima, Charlie Hotel, information Lima is current, QNH 1022, start approved.
QNH 1022, start approved, go Charlie Hotel.
Golf Charlie Bravo, when ready, taxi via Charlie and Alpha, parking B on apron 2 and the instructor will meet you back there. Go Charlie Bravo.
Have to start checklists then. I gotta go through all this crap.
Good evening, Cambridge Tower, Golf, Juliet.
Okay, all the temperatures in the green, oil pressures in the green, fuel flow.
With
Hamilton
Junction,
to the green.
Received with QFE 1022. Request taxi for VFR flight in circuit.
Golf Delta Officer Echo, Lima is current, QNH 1022, QFE 1020, taxi holding point Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha. Lima copied, QFE 1022.
Start checklists. Okay, so we're going to taxi from here on X-ray. We're facing south, just under south, so we'll set that now. It's going to be straight ahead. We left out that way onto the hard taxiway Bravo, and I can either accept an Alpha or a Bravo departure 1022 into there. So off of 23, it is a right-hand departure. Let's get this on. Direct to the Daventry VOR, which is 116.4, which is already tuned into nav 1. Yeah, okay, no, that actually correct. How about that? 116.4 is there, and so we're familiar with the route, the same route as we took coming here, so direct to the Daventry VOR, max altitude 4000. We are restricted by airways, which we obviously can't enter. That airways flight level 155, equatorial airspace is 115. That one's flight level 75, flight level 75, flight level 65. And 55. Those are only ones that we're going to have an issue with. Direct Gloucester's overhead, and then direct Bristol. So routing is pretty easy. On the takeoff run, if we have an engine failure with runway remaining, we'll land on the runway. If no remaining, looks like it will be right-hand turn away from the city and unable to return. It will be into fields there, hopefully. Why is it doing that? Go flying. There we go, that's what I want. Where was I? Oh yeah. So engine failure with no remaining, it will be into a field somewhere. If able to return, it'll be either, it'll be the left-hand circuit off 2-3. That's it, normal takeoff, pretty much full length, so we've got loads of room. Golf Charlie Hotel, on-grass parking X-ray ready for taxi.
Golf Charlie Hotel, Roger, make a left turn by the grass taxiway to holding point Alpha.
Left turn on the grass to holding point Alpha, Golf Charlie Hotel.
Yeah, clear left, clear right. Left-hand turn, and go. Brakes work. Off blocks at 45. 46. Is it holding point Alpha? Okay, that goes left, that skids right, that goes right, that skids left, that works. Altimeter makes sense with the height. Oh, it's a Dragon repeater. No, it's thingy. There's Juliet, there's Bravo. Okay, so it's going to be straight ahead onto Alpha. Go right a little bit so we can get 45 degree. Bravo. 2. Park and brake on. Okay, so our takeoff alternate, if we can't get back in here, will be Duxford. Oh wait, alternate. Lost alternate destination is Cardiff. Familiar with all of them other than Duxford, right. Well, brake set, seat backs for that right seats and seatbelts are secure, cabin doors are secure, plug controls. All work and are correct.
Power check, pre-flight complete, holding Alpha 7 departure.
Properly.
Golf Sierra Echo Roger Squawk 7010.
Flight instruments, I checked and set. We've got
73010.
Got the Campbell NDB in there if we need it.
Golf Sierra Echo Romeo 23 left hand circle, clear for takeoff, circle 2803.
Checked. That's level, that's reading. Sea level.
Runway 23.
Fuel quantity is checked, we're on the right tank, we need to remember that because I need to get that back down to a call with the left. Mixture is fully rich, throttle 1800 RPM, we're clear all around, cover the brakes. There's 1800, 982s. Just under 100 RPM. Back to 1800. Pretty much same drop, a little less, back to both 1800. Vacuum gauge is in the green. Engine indicators, we've got temperature and pressure for the oil in the green, and EGT gauges non-op. Ammeter is checked, annunciators all working and clear. Hey, we're all warmed up anyways.
Buster 906 Alpha's review. Full established on nav 23.
Nicely.
And Buster 906 Alpha debating team approach number 1 with traffic rolling, surface wind 3900 degrees 7 knots.
So approaching. Continue approach, Buster 906 Alpha. Autopilot is off, electric trip. Works both directions and we'll set it takeoff. And it works manually as well. For takeoff mixture is full rich, elevate trim is set, takeoff flaps are up. Annunciators tested again and shown.
After 906 Alpha,
Just drove to 900 degrees. Takeoff departure, 906 Alpha. Off clock's time needs to be recorded. 1646. And we're taking off with 3 hours of fuel. Litres, lovely. Park and brake to go. Take off normal will be 65 knot rotate, 80 knot climb, and no flat retraction. Set into wait for what that is on the RNAV. Park brake released. Visibility's not perfect. We'll get the ATC again.
Bridge arrival and departure information lima time 1620. Runway in use 23. Surface wind 310 degrees 5 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud fuel at 4,500 feet. Temperature 19. Dew point 9. Q on H1022 hectopascals. Aerodrome QFE.
Cool. Golf Charlie Hotel, Alpha Romeo 23, fully ready.
Golf Charlie Hotel, Roger, hold position.
Hold position, Golf Charlie Hotel. Hey, and the risks. I'm tired, unfamiliar airfield.
Golf Sierra Echo downwind for touch and go.
Visibility isn't perfect, but it
Golf
is...
Sierra Echo report final just becoming number 1.
Oh, actually no, it's absolutely fine.
Report final, Golf Sierra Echo.
Other than that, all good.
Master 906 Alpha, when ready, 180 backtrack for Cape Charlie.
Ready 180 in the vacated Charlie, Master 906 Alpha.
Golf Charlie Hotel via Alpha, line up and wait, Tommy 23.
Yeah, Alpha, line up and wait, runway 23, Golf Charlie Hotel.
From Master 906 Alpha, taxi via Alpha, park will be on spot number 1 just next.
Strobes are there's something on downwind over there.
Fire Alpha in spot 1, the Master 906 Alpha.
He's back track in. Full use of the runway. Clear on the approach. 1 to vacate.
Golf Charlie Hotel, left turn right, runway 23, clear for takeoff, surface wind 270 degrees, 5 knots.
Runway 23, clear takeoff for Golf Charlie Hotel. Heels to the floor. Power is set. Clear takeoff. Left in the nose slightly. Airspeed live. Okay. Airborne at 55.
Golf Alpha, Golf Alpha Charlie.
It's great not to keep this straight on the runway.
Golf Alpha Charlie, roger, report overhead, height 2,000 feet, QB 1020, runway 23, left hand circuit.
1020 for 23 left hand, turn to report overhead 2,000 feet, Golf Alpha Charlie.
Golf Alpha Charlie, track information is Cessna 172, just airborne, we'll be making a left turn out via the overhead to the southwest.
Golf Alpha Charlie, looking.
We'll make that left hand turn. I thought I asked for a right hand turn, but never mind. Yeah, it turns out that left hand turn wouldn't have been a good idea. I mean, there's not really anywhere to go.
Golf Charlie Hotel, traffic information is a Bambi light aircraft approaching the overhead from the northwest, 2,000 feet for a standard overhead join.
Understood, Golf Charlie Hotel will continue climbing through the overhead and head west towards the Daventry Villa.
Roger.
Golf Sierra Echo, final touch and go.
Golf Sierra Echo, runway 23, clear touch and go, surface wind 270 degrees, 5 knots.
Clear touch and go, runway 23, Golf Sierra.
And Golf Charlie Hotel will make that left hand turn through to the overhead now, just keep out of that way.
Golf Charlie Hotel, roger, the other traffic will be approximately 2 miles west of the field by 2,000 feet.
Keep a look at Golf Charlie Hotel, thanks.
Golf Alpha Charlie, Cessna 172, traffic is just in the overhead this time, climbing westbound. Golf Alpha Charlie, top.
Golf Alpha Charlie.
Golf Alpha Charlie, 50 Cessna 172, just approaching the overhead this time, climbing westbound.
I think the only way to achieve that is going to the overhead.
1.5 miles to run, and still at
Actually, left is better option, but not a brilliant option.
Roger, you wish you can position a straight for a crosswind join?
Golf Alpha Charlie, negative, I'm just about overhead now, so I don't know where he is.
He's also in the overhead opposite direction, keep a good lookout.
Oh, shitting hell. Golf Charlie Hotel overhead 2,100 on the 1022.
Charlie, roger.
Let's get a fast climb.
Golf Alpha Charlie, contact with
Thank you.
500 feet a minute. Traffic cycle, Charlie, done.
Golf Charlie, overhead, descending
Golf Charlie, Roger, next report, downwind, further traffic is a PA28.
Wow, 70 knot climb, really?
Golf Charlie, contact with 1 airborne and we'll fall downwind.
That was a fun little departure, I enjoyed that.
Golf Charlie Hotel, contact Cambridge Approach 123.16.
Cambridge Approach 123.16, actually helped today, Golf Charlie, that one, right? And we'll contact them now. Cambridge Approach, good afternoon, Golf Lima Charlie Hotel, 2 miles to the west of Cambridge, requesting a traffic service.
Lima Charlie Hotel, Cambridge Approach, good evening, operating on radar, we'll have this time of day, so the basic service, g-llch 1022.
Understood, basic service, g-llch 1022, Golf Charlie Hotel. Okay, landing light, taxi light can go off. Cambridge is a very, very nice place. That's beautiful. Definitely recommend it to anyone. Okay, let's level it out. Please building so we can bring the power back.
Cambridge, Delta Sierra Bravo, airborne with a glide rod home from Newmarket.
Delta Sierra Bravo, Roger, basic service, and you say you got one more after this?
Basic service 1022, affirm, one more after this. Sierra Bravo.
Roger, 7K, then report passing 2,000 feet, and actually 10 back to the Newmarket.
Wilco, Sierra Bravo. Passing 2,000 feet.
Delta Sierra Bravo.
reckon it's all autopilot bits. Beautiful. Means I can look outside more. I'll monitor it. Not an idiot. That's really weird, you can feel it doing things. Oh, gliding site down here, he's got one in tow, so we'll keep a good look at. There's an altitude hold. Oh my god, it does actually follow that. Oh, that's so cool. Wait a minute, so if I now put in left a bit. Yeah, I like this. That's pretty damn cool. Nav mode, GPS is set direct. Lovely, Delta Sierra Bravo, roger. Which coincides with what I've got. We'll get that set properly. It is now. Oh, this really reduces the workload. This is amazing. Okay, so that is going to be St. Yeah, it is. Quite big, actually. Okay. So if I was, you could do a coupled approach into Bristol. That'd be so cool. Ground speed at 99 knots, which means we've got 6 knots headwind. Okay, let's get Gloucester's ATC since we're going to the overhead. 127475. Alright. 127475 is actually, that will, we'll see. There we go, that is Beverloo. And I should make a very slight, oh see it's flashed at me, waypoint, Beverloo, 0.1 nautical miles, and make a 2 or 3 degree left hand turn direct to the Daventry VOR, which will tune in here, 1164. Get it identified.
Delta Sierra Bravo is joining the Newmarket circuit.
Delta Sierra Bravo, say again?
I'm just joining the Newmarket circuit. I'll call you when I'm towing the last glider out.
Delta Sierra Bravo, roger. The wind at Cambridge 260 degrees at 4 knots.
Thank you, Delta Sierra Bravo.
Looking at the wrong one, I wonder why they didn't match. That is the Daventry VOR. Which we should be track of 267. Out there. Okay, so fuel on the right is almost level. Radios are sub-tuned and identified. We're still with radar. We are currently, well there's in the Oaks place. I can even find Cambridge, there it is. Yeah, so we're coming down here, so that is Bedford to our left. Cranfield is just off over there somewhere. We are clear of them. So we're on track, that's for sure. Cool. That's bounded by the GPS, that's guiding me. Oh, I want both to trim back. Got over on 17 minutes. Next reader at 30. Okay, Gloucester's NDB. Next. 331. Hotel is 2 miles to the north of Bedford. We'll be changing on route.
Golf Charlie Hotel, roger, continue on route, good day.
Have a good day, thanks for your help, Golf Charlie Hotel, bye-bye. One 2285.
Five to takeoff, 121.
Cranfield approach, Golf Lima Charlie Hotel.
Golf Lima Charlie Hotel, Cranfield.
Golf Lima Charlie Hotel is requesting a basic service for 2 miles north of Bedford, BFR.
Okay, aircraft type, departure and destination point.
Golf Lima Charlie Hotel to Cessna 172 en route from Cambridge to Bristol VFR, currently 4,000 feet on 1022. Golf Charlie Hotel.
Charlie Hotel, basic service QNH, Cranfield 1022.
Cranfield QNH 1022, Golf Charlie Hotel, thank you.
Flight 555 on route London 119775, have a good trip, bye now.
119775 to route 5, bye.
This is great fun.
Cranfield, good evening, Golf Hotel Oscar, Golf Delta Oscar Delta Golf.
Golf Delta Oscar Delta Golf, Cranfield pass message.
Golf Delta Oscar Delta.
He sounds like he doesn't want to be there, that controller.
From Finland to Bournemouth, currently we're just in the overhead of upward at 1,500, 1022. One POB, request a basic service and request time to your zone, Golf Delta Golf.
Delta Golf, Cranfield QNH is 1022, it's a basic service VFR.
1022 basic, Golf Delta Golf.
Okay, we've got 2 gallons to go till we're level, and then we'll go on to both tanks. Yeah, closed now. Yeah, I should have found the Cranfield on the way up. Made life a lot easier. .2, 19.1 now, 19 on there. I've got my finger ready to hit the disconnect button, I don't trust it. Tiny bit of sun creeping in. I've got no service, I can't even get weather on there, that's annoying. Well, this is the easiest bit of flying I've ever done. Right, so that is Milton Keynes over there. Looks shit even from here. Alright. Let's get the checklist on the correct page. Right, cruise power set, trim is set, mixture's leaned, navigation GPS is all set, so at 4,000 feet, on RPM, 2314, which should give us 103, which we've got now, so there's 22, there's 23, we'll give it a bit more power, we'll get a bit more, nice. That's a good chart to have, that, actually. Very good. Cool, so I'm expecting runway 27 at Bristol. From all the reports, never know if Bristol may have changed. From our position it will be probably best to go over Clifton. Go for the right base for runway 27. If not, the Avon Bridge will make a left base for runway 09. Okay, so shots while we're very familiar with the airfield, which could cause issues, could be over familiar. So we'll take it steady, take it slow. We'll try and reduce workload as much as possible, use of the autopilot. Careful with airspace, 2,000 feet. To start with, want to be level at 2,000 feet, at least 5 miles before Clifton Suspension Bridge. Very hard to see from that direction, so keep a good lookout. Sun will be in our eyes. Other than that, nothing to worry about. That's Northampton, by the looks of things. Yeah, it's Northampton, so well, over there somewhere. Oh yeah, Sidewell's over there. Lovely airfield, that. Cool. Cool. CM1. There's woodland lodged there. That's why we've got all those trees coming out of the middle. There's a helicopter landing place. Helipad, that's where I'm going from. Get 7.8. Got just over 7, so that works out nicely. 7 gallons an hour, we've got 20 gallons, so 7, 14, 21 to be safe. That's 2.5 hours really. Not even that, say 2 hours to be safe, really. About 45 minutes reserve. We need passengers for to take photos. Aviators at Gloucester, 4,000 feet. Theatre might have to descend on the way, we'll keep an eye on that. Get the autopilot to do our dirty work there. Okay, probably a gallon to go now, and we'll be level. Testing. There we go. That's probably that's better. Golf Lima Charlie Hotel.
Golf Charlie Hotel,
Golf Lima Charlie Hotel over the Daventry Pier 1. We'll be changing to Gloucester en route. Thank you for your help. Right. Sounds like he was off on the other side of the
Golf positioning. Delta Golf, we are now 2 miles north of Bedford Airfield. Delta Golf, yeah.
Can't hear that ADF at all. Okay, so Gloucester approach. I think he's at 12855.
Information, East Key. This is Gloucester, information, East Key. Time 1720. Runway use 27 right hand circuit. Surface wind 210 4 knots. Visibility 10 kilometer or more. Fuel 4,000 feet. Temperature +1 niner. Dew point +10.
That's free. The fuel is
022 USE 101. Heli south unavailable. Runway 1836 is closed. Noise abatement procedures apply. Increased bird activity within the aerodrome boundary. Intense gliding activity has been observed in the vicinity of the aerodrome. Tower and approach frequencies are combined 128.550. Feedback off. Receipt.
T565 for Bristol. Yeah, we'll clear out to the left. Out. She's moving the, yeah, awesome. we're still 39 miles away from Gloucester, so we'll give it another 10 miles and then we'll talk to them. Keeping a bloody good lookout for now, though. Okay, so flight level 55 is the lowest around the Daventry VOR. So it should be alright. Just a little descent then to 3,500. Okay, so I'm in pitch mode. $2,200. Little less rudder.
Gloucester approach, element 65 Alpha, good evening. Good evening, EC135 helicopter out of Filton, 4 passengers on board, presently at Stroud, en route to a scene 5 miles southeast of your airfield, presently 1800 feet, 1023, requesting the basic service. Basic service will report lesson down, element 65 Alpha.
Barely here.
Good day with 9 Tango Juliet from Commissioner calling.
Whiskey Juliet, Cessna, go ahead.
We're approaching to the airfield and estimated landing time at 1755. We have a wheel chassis on board. And I can pass you the fuel figures way back to Commissioner side. I will copy.
Just confirm your registration with Whiskey Quebec, please.
Following you Whiskey Quebec, the fuel figures way back to Commissioner. Block fuel is 8.7 and trip fuel is 5.2. Standard 2+4 cruise, 2 hours 10 minutes.
2 hours and 10 minutes. Please confirm your crew configuration.
2+4 the crew configuration with Whiskey Quebec.
Correction, your taxi fuel. Please confirm your taxi fuel.
The taxi fuel is 300.
300, thank you very much. Parking stand 4343.
Thank you, sail land, Whiskey Quebec.
NDB. Cool, direction works. God, it's just getting a bit cold now. Fuel is so close to being level. Was an auxiliary in?
Gloucester approach, element 65 bound, is now letting down the scene. Call when listed. This is not after the wind in the 2640. 65 now.
For another 5 miles and we'll be able to get hold of Gloucester, I reckon. So quiet up here. The best day ever.
Did you meet your fortune teller? Get it off with no propeller. Do it up, it's on with Stella. What a way to finally smell her. Make it up, it's not too strong for you. Take a piece and pass it on. Fly away on my...
Okay, 24 miles to Gloucester.
More than ever, and in this perfect weather, we'll find a place together. Fly on my rebel and a liberator, find a way to be a skater. Rev it up to liberator, super
Bentley Aviator.
for you. Coming down, no, not today. Fly away on my Zephyr. I feel it more than ever. And in the peace together, in the water where we sense my emotion.
Now both tanks are at 10 gallons, we can go to both. Still feeding, pressure is good, and they should now level out.
And in this perfect weather, we'll find a
Play.
in the water where I center my emotion. All the world can pass me by. Fly away on my cell phone. We're gonna live forever.
Disused airfield there by the looks of it.
Swiss Bob, Bristol, Midland 1808.
Oh, who's on?
Golf Galley, Roman, take them on golf. Good afternoon, everyone. Information.
This is one of your cross the house, that
Solid Golf, here, Roman, take them on golf.
Got to approach Golf Lima Charlie Hotel with you for basic service.
Lima Charlie Hotel, lost approach by the message.
Golf Lima Charlie Hotel to Cessna 172, 18 miles to the northeast, requesting pass through your overhead routing from Cambridge to Bristol VFR. Currently altitude 3,500, 1022, Golf Lima Charlie Hotel.
Charlie Hotel, basic service, full overhead, changing to
We'll report overhead and we'll report changing to Bristol, Golf Lima Charlie Hotel.
Yankee Alpha Destination Earth.
I don't be listening to Swissport Luton, thank you. She's annoying me.
I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk her, she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the wind. And I never worry, now that is a lie. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day, but take me to the place I love, take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day, but take me to the place I love.
Time 1720, runway use 27, right hand circuit, surface wind 210, 4 knots, visibility 10 kilometer or more, fuel 4,000 feet, temperature +1 dew point.
Nobody out there, it's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love to see that she loves me, lonely as I am.
This one is all taxi, but I'm on my way, Mrs. Seven. Much research.
Anything that remains, I can't any better.
Yes, it's from my driver lights, and all stored, I said that, and the red line, well, still better, remain outside control airspace. Let's read the Western Red on 132.13.
How is it? You get a headwind on the way there and the way back. How unfair is this? Doing 117 knots across the ground. I got 117 knots through the air, 99 knot ground speed. Ridiculous.
Go for it, reporting.
I don't ever wanna feel
There's Cheltenham. Again, very close to home. I still can't see the airfield. Oh, there it is.
This is 11, go from 87 clear for takeoff with 24 surgery 6.
Whenever, never knew that I could feel so good. A smile in your eyes. Whenever. Please don't ask me who or who you think I am. I could live without that. I'm just a modest man. Meet me at the corner.
Pilot disconnect.
'Cause I messed up on you. And had I known all this.
Not sure why it's disconnected. We'll try reconnecting it.
Receding into the forest tower. Lay around and wait, and I'll wait for you. Please don't ask me where you think I've been.
That's bizarre.
At the corner.
59 report your heading.
200 degrees.
Strike 9 for identification, turn left heading 160 degrees, maintain altitude, treat that speed.
Left 160 degrees,
Event 611, go. Procedural service report passing flight report there. Identified 9 miles, north-northeast of Bristol traffic, service Bristol, no right base, enter out of approach runway 29. Reduced information due to the limits of the radar coverage, position on right base, and about 16 miles runway. Push by QNH or QFE. That's 590. Roger, this way Spain's radar approach, runway 27, terminate here, 2 miles from the threshold, nominal 3.5 degree glide path. Check your minima, step down please, there's a Mr. Bridge point. That's 59, all ranges passed during front of the approach or measure from the runway threshold. Radar right end may be lost passing high ground eastern airfield. Threshold elevation 87 feet.
Can't wait for the IR.
59 and 10 left heading 135 to wide approach.
Heading 135,
59, when ready, intentions the end of approach.
Leverage, go on, quick command,
59. K4 Jordan from Hotel Charlie.
We'll stay on 6 from our public operator 40.
Let's use one Golf contact Western radar canal.
There, we're at 23.
Golf Lima Lima Charlie Hotel is now in the overhead 3,500 feet, QH 1022. Charlie Hotel, report to beam strand. Report to beam strand, Charlie Hotel.
1, Sigma Bango, kapal 5046. g-llch upper frequency for 132.3.
132 decimal 3 FM.
That is looking at 3 because it was a low function.
Stroud, okay, yeah, got it. Just, yeah, Gold Charlie Hotel, and then climb to 4,000 to avoid the Avon bird sanctuary.
Gold Charlie Hotel.
7, not the Avon, you dick.
Currently 3,500 feet on the g-llch requested.
Let's drive down at centre.
Right, well that is literally the coolest thing ever.
3,000 feet. g-llch 1022.
Listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers whilst flying from Cambridge.
g-llch 1022.
Life goal right there. Put the map down then. Actually, no, I'll keep the map there.
59 and 10, left heading 125.
Left heading 125,
Okay, right, let's pay more attention to what the hell I'm doing. Gonna make a left-hand turn very soon. There is the runway right below us. Can't get any more overhead than that. Cool, and I need to turn left now. So, there is the M5, Gloucester's behind us, 7 estuary, follow it down.
Threshold elevation 601 feet. Information Romeo and advise aircraft type on first contact. Time 1750. Automatic. Runway in use 27. Surface wind 270. 5 knots. Visibility 10 kilometer or more. No cloud detected. Temperature +17. Dew point +10. g-llch 1022. Threshold elevation 601 feet. Bristol information. Acknowledge receipt of information. Romeo and advise aircraft type on first contact. Time 1750. Automatic. Runway in use 27. Surface wind 270.
Cool, information Romeo 1022, which is the same we've been on since Cambridge. Everyone's Q&H is 1022. No cloud detected. Really? Alrighty. Okay, 4-1. 4 on the NDB. We're up to an hour now, so another 3 to fuel. Is both, and it seems to only be feeding out of the left tank again. Radios, we've got radar for Bristol set up. We're currently talking to Gloucester approach. Frequencies are set in nav 2. We've got 414, that's side. Is the BRINDB tuned and identified on heading all right, so heading 217, which is there. Cool. Oh no, yeah, that is right. And we're above the bird sanctuary, so that's fine. Cool, so Stroud is going to be off to the east of us. Oh, that is Stroud. I think there's a balloon. Yeah, that is Stroud.
Golf Charlie Hotel is 1 mile to the west of Stroud. Golf Charlie Hotel, Freak or Bristol? Freak or Bristol, Radio 15650, thanks for your help. Good night, Golf Charlie Hotel. There's 5927 middle 18 Alpha 038, 89 1 Papa, 180 degrees. Degrees, 89 1 Papa, 10. Bristol Radar, good evening, Helimed 22 Alpha. Helimed 22 Alpha, Bristol, good evening. 22 Alpha with Bell 49, 3 vessels on board, out of devices, currently at Lynham, routing to an instance just to the south of Gloucester. We are 1100 feet, 1023 basic service. 22 Alpha, Roger, basic service, you have the Cotswold 1018. Basic service 1018, and I'll talk to Kemble on my other means to get through there. Roger. Bristol Radar, good evening, Golf Lima Lima Charlie Hotel with you for a traffic service with information from you. Golf Lima Lima Charlie Hotel, Bristol, you inbound? Inbound from Cambridge to Bristol, VFR. We're looking for the Severn Bridge. Charlie Hotel, Roger, squawk please 5057. Squawk 5057, Golf Charlie Hotel. Easy 91 Papa Echo, descent altitude 2,500 feet. Well, the 500 feet, easy 91 Papa Echo. Minute 1 sir. Continue approach, number 1, tar 133.850, bye-bye. Excellent vectors, 133.850, middle 1 Alpha 0, bye. 1763, passing altitude 3,900 feet. Bad in 1 X-ray. East flight 1763, Bristol, good evening, climb now, flight level 100. Flight level 100, 100. Now I'll switch, fuel pump on, we'll switch back to the right again since it's not feeding properly out there. Fuel pump turn line heading 240 degrees, clear ILS, runway 27. 240 degrees, clear ILS 27, easy now, run back echo. Golf Charlie Hotel, you identified 24 miles northeast of Bristol traffic service you have, Bristol g-llch 1022, and you routing back via the Avon Bridge? g-llch 1022 makes 4,100 feet, and we'll be routing the Avon Bridge if that was you, Golf Charlie Hotel. Roger.
There is somewhere called Cam. A short shit name.
Med 22 Alpha, I've just seen you pop up on radar. You might want to give Bryce a quick call. You're just going through the end of the Fairford stub at the minute. 22 Alpha, Roger, changing to 119. Roger. Easy, no, one Papa Echo, damage Q7. 91 Papa Echo, thank you. Continue approach number 1, approach number 2, tower 13385, bye-bye. 2385, no, one Papa Echo, good day.
Okay, let's get a little bit of a descent going. 3,700 feet.
134,
Golf Charlie Hotel leaving 4,000 for 3,700.
Charlie Hotel, thanks, just advised, left 11 o'clock, range of 4 miles, northbound at the minute, northeastbound at the minute, military call sign, 2,300, not verified.
We're looking at Golf Charlie Hotel.
Can't see it. Cool, so descent planning. We're now below that 4,000 foot stub, so we're going to maintain 3,700. The Avon Bridge is where the airspace starts, so we're going to want to be level 2,000 feet for that. Avon mouth gas venting we want to avoid. So I have to go over it really for the Avon Bridge, but I'll route left of the Avon Bridge to avoid that. What does that go up to? I think it's 2,000. No, 3,500. So I'll have to lose 1,500 feet in 2 miles. Doable. Wow, that looks amazing out there. In a familiar area now. Let's see what that's doing.
0, g-llch 1022, threshold elevation 601 feet. Bristol information, acknowledge receipt of information Romeo and advise aircraft type on first contact.
1022,
1750, automatic, runway in use 27.
Bristol, hello, this is 4 Fox with you, heading 260,
5 knots straight down the runway. Very nice.
Jersey 7 X-ray Foxtrot, Bristol, good evening.
That's what I'll do. Stay about 3.5 for the Avon mouth gas vent. I'm going to slow straight through it. Then lose the altitude, see if I can do it.
5,000.
Let's do it.
22, Jersey 7 X-ray Fox.
This was a hell of a lot better than driving. Just be easier to go to left, won't it? Okay, everything's stowed away nicely and the phone is going away.
Jersey 7 X-ray Foxtrot, descend to altitude 3,500 feet.
Descend to altitude 3,500, Jersey 7 X-ray Fox.
Jersey 7 X-ray Foxtrot, route direct 10 mile final, runway 30 Cardiff.
Direct to 10 mile fix for Cardiff, Jersey 7 X-ray Fox.
And Golf Charlie Hotel, route towards the Avon Bridge, remaining outside controlled airspace at the moment 1022.
Route to the Avon Bridge and remain outside of controlled airspace for the moment, Golf Charlie Hotel. And Golf Charlie Hotel, is it okay if we just go around to the east of the Avon mouth gas venting just to avoid it?
X-ray Charlie Hotel taken.
There you go, Charlie Hotel. Is it okay if we go east of the Avon Mount gas venting just because I don't have to lose so much height so quickly?
Yeah, no problem. If you want, you can continue towards the suspension bridge instead.
Oh no, just more avoiding the gas venting. That was all good, Charlie Hotel.
Okay, no problem. And contact the tower for onwards 133.850, bye-bye.
133.850, thanks, thank you, good Charlie Hotel, good night.
Jersey 7 X-ray.
Bristol Tower, good evening, Golf Lima, Lima, Charlie Hotel, just over Stilton. For the PFR, rejoin with information Romeo via the Avon Bridge.
Good evening, Charlie Hotel, Bristol Tower. Good evening, Hence Controlled Airspace, Far Avon Bridge, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR. Bristol Q&H,
Enter Bristol Control Space via the Avon Bridge, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR score. Sorry, QH 1022, Golf Charlie Hotel.
Excellent, Golf Charlie Hotel, join the report downwind right hand, runway 27.
Join report right hand downwind for Golf Charlie Hotel. Okay, so 3,500 feet. And we'll pull the power back because we're just about to miss the gas vent.
Golf Charlie Hotel, just been notified that balloons are shortly going to be lifting from Aspinport. Just keep looking.
We'll go, thank you for that, Golf Charlie Hotel. Must be the only airport in the world that says, oh yeah, there's balloons next to a major international airport. It's insane. Okay, let's get 1,500 feet a minute. There we go. Oh, that doesn't feel comfortable. Not even slightly. Oh, there we go. Here's our block now. Okay, I'll hand fly the rest of the way. Airfield in sight. To be honest, I could have waited until past that. Okay, enter and control airspace landline taxi on.
Stillbird 32 Delta Uniform ready for taxi.
Stillbird 32 Delta Uniform taxi, Holden Point Alpha X-ray, runway 27, QNH 1022.
Alpha X-ray, runway 27, QNH 1022, Stillbird 32 Delta Uniform.
Gradual descent now to 1,600 feet. Okay, I'm coming in at 5:10. It's supposed to be busiest part of the day. Well, it's supposed to be busiest part of the day. Doesn't sound like it. Okay, fuel pump on. Back to both. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure good. Full mixture. Air filters firing.
Golf Charlie Hotel requesting QFE.
QFE 1000, runway 27.
QFE 1000 next pass. Golf Charlie Hotel.
1000 set, leave that on now, 1022. That should make us 1800 or 1900-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Joining from a very unusual spot. It's not the usual spot to join from. Right hand on 27 just doesn't feel right.
October 32 Delta Uniform, fully ready.
Stillbart 32 Delta Uniform, Roger, Alpha X-ray, line up and wait, runway 27.
Fire Alpha X-ray, line up and wait 27, October 32 Delta Uniform.
We'll make a wide left traffic then.
Golf Charlie Hotel entering the right downwind for runway 27. To land.
Golf Charlie Hotel, Roger, report final.
We'll go Golf Charlie Hotel.
Stillbart 32 Delta Uniform, Cessna 172, downwind right hand in the visual circuit. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, surface wind 270 degrees.
Maps 2 and numerical.
Clear for takeoff 27, October 32 Delta Uniform.
Get speed down a bit. There you go, beam the numbers. Oh, we did lose a fair bit of height actually. There's a continuous descent approach. Cool, that's rolling. Haven't done anything on the approach. Yeah, I need to descend even more already.
Golf Charlie Hotel, and turn onto a fairly early right base, just to keep you number 1. Jet traffic has 14 miles to run.
Okay, we'll turn onto a right base now, Golf Charlie Hotel.
Yeah, we are going to have to really get this thing down. Hey, flaps to 2. Clear the approach.
Stillbart 32 Delta Uniform, contact Cardiff radar 125.850, bye-bye.
Cardiff 125.850, October 32 Delta Uniform, bye.
Bristol, good evening, easy, A3 Uniform Hotel, A319 stand 2 with Romeo QNH 1022, request clearance to Malaga.
Easy H3 Uniform Hotel, Bristol Tower, clear to Malaga via an X-Small 1 X-ray departure.
Better be quick with this clearance.
7706.
Clear to Malaga, X1 X-ray, Squawk 7706, easy, A3 Uniform Hotel.
Read back correct.
Golf Charlie Hotel, any final present for land?
Of Charlie Hotel, clear to land runway 27, vacate via hotel. Surface wind 270 degrees, 6 knots.
Clear land runway 27, World Traffic Hotel, Golf Charlie Hotel. Yeah, you've kept me so high so late, give it a go.
There should be time for a quick backtrack if you don't make it.
Yeah, so I was just a bit high on base there. I think we should be okay, Golf Charlie Hotel. It's so nice to have it straight down the runway, this never happens.
Hello, Easy 86 Juliet Hotel, 6.5 miles. Easy 86 Juliet Hotel, Bristol Tower, good evening. Continue approach, light aircraft just touching down ahead. See you, 86 Juliet Hotel.
With room to spare. Okay, landing light off, strobes off.
Easy 86 Juliet Hotel, clear to land, runway 27, surface wind 280 degrees, 6 knots.
Capland, checklist, transponder, standby, flaps up, and strobes and landing light off. We'll get a taxi off in a second, not now. Well, wasn't bad landing. Oh, I can't park in there, I've got to keep clear. I've done that before. Boom. Okay, we'll park it there. Park brake is...
Duty by Romeo Foxtrot is let's establish 27.
Blocks
Easy 2 from Romeo Foxtrot, Bristol Tower, continue approach, number 2, surface wind 270, 6 knots.
Continue approach number 2, Easy 2 from Romeo Foxtrot.
Okie dokie. Upstanding, flaps are up, transponder is standby. Strobes are off, PID heat off, lights are set, parking brake set, times are recorded, electrical equipment, autopilot, avionics master.